Hey hitters, back again with another video. This will be the part 2 to the Memorial Day Mayhem video that I just dropped. I was supposed to be recording this video directly after the other, but I got myself into a sticky situation. Got a little busy, got a little occupied, honey, but it's okay because I'm here and I'm square. Usually I would put my lashes on, flatter my hair, lay my edges, but I was just like, you know what, this is becoming so regular. Y'all need to see me like I ain't figuring out wine in my lip gloss though, but I just figured I didn't have to get dressed up today, especially because today was like my unwind, sit back and put stuff together so that the rest of my week will be put together right day. So I didn't really ever get dressed up today. It was like my lounge day. Caught up on some of my shows, read my book, whatever. Y'all don't care. Look, so we're gonna get right into the story so that you all can finish what we started. Like, duh. So yeah, let's get into it. If you guys didn't already go see part 1 of the Memorial Day Mayhem video, then you got to stop what you're doing and you have to go back and you have to go watch part 1. You cannot keep going. Don't finish this video. Go finish watching part 1. Where we left off, me and my girl had got into it. It got pretty heated and I ended up choosing to just leave. I was going to walk these 2 neighborhoods. It probably would have took me about an hour and 30 minutes. It was at like it was like 2, 3 in the morning. So it probably was a bad idea for me to be walking by myself. I was drunk. It was late. Like, it was a bad idea altogether. But, I mean, I wasn't about to go back to her mom's house. Because one thing about us, when we argue, we kind of vent. But we vent to ourselves, but out loud. So, like, say I go home after a long day, and before I got home we were like arguing on the phone, but we're not at the point where we want to talk about it to each other. I was young, so I don't feel bad for like how I was, because you gotta grow, we all do stuff, whatever. But I would just walk in the house like, yeah, bitches gonna be chopped, like get me fucked up, like, and she be like, y'all know the fuck bitches calling bitches, cause I mean, like, and I be sitting there like, yeah, cause the fuck, and I wish a bitch would, the fuck. And she would do the same thing, and we would just be smart until eventually we would start arguing, and then eventually we would probably either have sex and make up, or one of us would leave. That was like our thing, which is not cute, y'all. That's not a cute pattern to have, but that's what happened. I wasn't finna do that at her mom's house, and mind you, that's where we were staying because we were waiting for our house to be ready. So on my walk, I get to the gas station and I see her cousin. He's like, what are you doing? Why are you by yourself? Like, where's my cousin? I gotta get my book because I don't remember all the names. I got the names. Max's name was Kiki and the cousin's name was G. So G sees me. He's like, where's Kiki? What's going on? Blah, 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 blah. I'm like, we got into it. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? Down there, whatever. Like, no, I'm not feeling it. So he's like, get in the car. I kind of let him know off rip once he said, like, to get in the car. He don't want me to walk. I'm not going back to the party because I'm going to end up embarrassing the both of us, and that wouldn't be cool. So I'm just going to go where I'm going. He just let me know, like, I'll take you wherever you want to go. I just don't want you walking and you're drunk and it's dark. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get in the car, and I was about half, like, when I got to that gas station, I'm not going to say I was halfway there, but I was just almost halfway. So it didn't take too long to get where I was going. In the ride, he kind of was just like, yeah, that's messed up. How, like, sometimes she get drunk and she be like dissing her girls. And I'm like, it wasn't even about that. Like, she went too far. The argument shouldn't have got that like that in front of, especially while we're out. I don't like that. But, you know, we both played our own little part. It was just, she blew it out of proportion for this setting. You can be as mad as you want, just don't do that shit while we in public. But yeah, so he was just like, yeah, that was way too inappropriate. She shouldn't have did that. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm in like, ain't this your cousin? Like, and he was just like, yeah, he used to do that too. I didn't give her name because this is the only time her name comes into play. But it was her ex that, like, before me and her got together, their relationship was very known. They were together for years. So like he like mentioned it, and I just, my whole face kind of twisted up like, huh? Like what? Like, and he's like, but it's cool, like you don't gotta worry about that, you shouldn't even have to deal with that, like talking shit a little bit. So I'm like, I don't know, like I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling this. And I kind of just shut up though, because like I'm drunk, this is my rap, let me shut up. But at the same time, like I don't want him to try shit, you know. So we're approaching, not my hill, but like you go up this big ass hill and there's a landing with a store and all types of stuff. You go down the street and up another hill. My hill, that's my hill. Dang, I couldn't get it out, sorry. So whenever we start approaching the street, he's talking, and his hand does one of these on my leg. And when I tell you, I just kind of smacked it. I smacked it. But in the midst of me smacking his leg, I see cop cars. And mind you, where my house is, this is my hood, this is where I'm from. So I'm like, whoa, what's going on up here? Like I smacked him, but I didn't even have to cuss him out because of the worry. So we're looking around, and like the one cop, like he slows down, and the one cop is like in the middle of the street, like you gotta keep moving, you gotta keep moving, like you gotta keep moving, there's too much going on right here. So we keep moving. Drops me off in front of my house. Well, it's in front of my mom's house. I go inside, you know, my mom, her friend, and my little sister and her friend was actually about to go on a trip somewhere, but they had like a meetup time with a meetup spot with a group of people, and they were like all going together, like it was a thing that they already had planned prior to. Honestly, I thought my mom would be gone by the time I even got there, because I mean, first off, I was supposed to be coming. Second, it's pushing 2 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't even expect you guys to be up. I'm thinking I'm waking somebody up to come in. So it kind of worked out in my favor, because it was like, all right, well, at least I ain't waking nobody up. So yeah, I get to my house and here, and my mom entered, like she's at the door, and we're talking. And I give my mom like a little short version of what happened. I got a new tattoo, I got drunk, went to a party, my ex, you know what I mean, we got into it, whatever. And her friend was kind of drunk already. I guess they were probably like pre-drinking, because they probably had a long ride. I don't really know, and I honestly don't remember where they were going. But I just know that my mom's friend was super drunk. And I mean, what are we going to name the mom's friend? We're going to name my mom's friend John. Yeah, so John was super drunk, and it was just like, ew. And I don't really like being around, well, I'm not gonna say that. I don't like being around people that act like they can't handle their liquor. And when I say that, okay, if you get sick, cool, you know what I mean, I can probably help you with that, as long as I'm not too fucked up myself. But whenever you're being loud, rude, disrespectful in people's faces, you know, doing too much, that begins to be a problem. And as they were like getting ready to go, they had their bags packed, but they were like minutes away from waiting for the ride, kind of. They were talking, sipping a couple more beers, you know, whatever. I go into my sister's room, because my mom's like, yeah, they're all in there, they're up, whatever, waiting for us to leave, whatever. So not my little sister that was going on the trip, but my older sister. I go into her room, and I'm like, hey girl, what's going on? Blah, 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 blah. I just seen the cops down the street. They're like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Next thing you know, my sister gets a call, and her best friend was shot. So that was like a really, it went from like, it's a bad night, to like, dang, this is too much right now, you know? Mind you, it's Memorial Day. Well, it was actually, Memorial Day was the day before, so I guess it's not Memorial Day anymore, because it was like 2, 3 in the morning. But so she's crying, like she just lost one of her best friends, like, so she's crying and stuff. My other sister's trying to comfort her. I think the person that she was messing with at the time, her guy friend, was there, so he was kind of comforting her. And I kind of just went over to my mom's room to let her know what was going on, like, dang, you know, Mimi's friend like got hurt. I seen the cops. I didn't know who it was until she just got her call just now, because they kind of like kept us pushing. But you know, this is like a thing, like this is sad, like this is messed up. So John's drunk ass wasn't, maybe he didn't hear what was going on, you know, but he was being disrespectful, he was being rude, and pissed my mom off, because it's like, dang, my daughter's in the other room like crying her fucking eyes out because her best friend just passed. Like, can you be any more insensitive right now? Like, so they kind of go back and forth. John's hand like got into my mom's face, and like he kind of did a little shove, and I was already drunk, y'all, so I kind of just socked him. Like, I had to sock John, y'all. I had to sock John, but John ain't no bitch. John fought back, but John got that ass whooped. And I can't tell y'all every hit, because I'm not the type of person that remember hit by hit. I usually black out anyways during fights, but I do remember John hit me with a good one in my chest, elbowed me. I was like, couldn't breathe. My little sister fucking comes up and starts stomping this nigga's neck into the pit, y'all. It was a lot. After they fought, John ended up leaving. My mom and my little sister and her friend ended up not even going on a trip because it was just so much. I evidently ended up standing at my mom's house because I definitely wasn't going to my girlfriend's mom's house, and like I said, my house wasn't ready. My girlfriend actually didn't find out about all the extra stuff until probably a day later, and it had to be like in the afternoon because I mean I was already drunk. We were fighting. Next day I wake up, my body's hurting, and we still feel like shit because this man's life has been taken. We still can't see him. We might have been able to fight yesterday, but he didn't make it, you know. So it was like really, it was a hurt piece. I'm not gonna put his name out there because that's not my family and that's not my best friend, so it's not my place to do so. But his death played a part in the story because it was just another thing to add on that happened that night, and I wish it didn't. Honestly, I wish it didn't. It was bad. Days went past, and evidently my sister, she's living with it. But I think anyone that loses their best friend, that's hard. I didn't lose my best friend before, but I did have a really close friend to me that I've lost years before that even happened. So I definitely understand how it feels, and I'm sure a lot of you out there lost somebody that is just, you know how it feels. But that was all for the Memorial Day mayhem. I know you're like, dang, that ended all dark, but that's what happened. Like, I didn't say it was gonna be funny. I didn't say every story I drop's gonna be funny. That's just what happened. So, like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned. Y'all, I'm redoing the spicy noodle challenge with the hot sauce stuff. I should have pulled it out the box. I got the hot sauce stuff now. So we're going to see what that do. But I appreciate all my subs. I appreciate everybody watching, subscribed or not, commenting, subscribed or not. Appreciate all of it. You all have a blessed new year. And like I said, stay tuned because I got some more heat dropping pretty soon. Yes.